Mikel Obi versus Toni Kroos beef is not what I expected in 2026, but is what we are having. Let's see. For those of you who are not aware, a news broke out yesterday that Mikel Obi said that he is better than Toni Kroos. That Toni Kroos was average in his career. That the only reason people think Toni Kroos is better than him, Mikel Obi, is because Toni Kroos played for Real Madrid. That playing for Real Madrid does not mean you are the best. That's what the news was. But me, I did not believe the news. Because the news that every page was posting had its source as a very dark man page on Twitter. Why will I be taking very dark man football, a very dark man page that may not even be for VDM? It may not even be his own. But even if it's for him, why would I take it seriously as sports news over the likes of the Puja and others? So I didn't take it serious. But the news has now gone wide and far. And people will believe it, right? Nobody knows if it's true. I don't know if it's true because there's no video. But people will believe it because Mikel Obi has run his mouth on several occasions. From the Ronaldo incident to saying that Chelsea was not popular in Nigeria before him, that he made Chelsea popular, which is blatant lie. I already talked about that in a previous video about how Mikel Obi was lying about Chelsea not being popular in Nigeria before him. All right. But then, this Toni Kroos stuff. Mikel Obi and Toni Kroos do not exist on the same plane. Anyway, Toni Kroos replied Mikel Obi. I got this reply from Toni Kroos' Instagram story. You can go check it out. Check it out now. All right. He wrote it in Spanish. He said, "And why didn't you play for Real Madrid?" That's Mikel Obi's response. That why didn't you play for Real Madrid? All right. For me, that's not a very strong response. There's a lot of things Toni Kroos could have said, right? That in response to Mikel Obi. But the line he is going through is that, the best, Real Madrid gets the best players. So the best players play for Real Madrid. So if you were that good, why didn't you play for Real Madrid? In my opinion, I don't even think Toni Kroos should have responded. They are not mates. Mikel Obi for a very long time was a bench player at Chelsea. Bench to Essien, to Michael Essien, and what's his name? I've forgotten the other guy's name. Right? There was a time he was known for being a back pass merchant. There was a time he was being celebrated because he finally scored a league goal after how many years? Now, that's not his work as a DM, but you cannot compare Mikel Obi, even as a DM, to Toni Kroos as a deep lying playmaker for Real Madrid, which was in the latter part of Toni Kroos' career. So not to mention Toni Kroos' whole career from Bayern Munich, Germany, and all that. There is no point apart from under 17, where Mikel Obi was rated anything close to Toni Kroos. So you might want to support him because he's Nigerian, but if you tell yourself the truth, which you should, because the gap is not close. It's not close at all. Mikel Obi does not exist on the same plane as Toni Kroos. Simple and short.